The name is beer and kebab. The league is RRF1. And ladies and gentlemen, this is race night.
Last car approaching the grid. Nose damage.
It's ridiculous.
Box. Really? In.
What an idiot!
Sake. Send it.
Whoa!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No race.
Oh my god, it just blew up on its own.
We're gonna have to retire.
Get it, Carlo, get it! Well, I hope he has damage. A stupid move. No!
Bicep.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about, guys. We did it once again, guys. Once again.
Champ, what a career. Thank you.
Thank you. Finally.
Get in there, Lawrence. You are the man. You are the man.
Keep it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. BK the Xbox Beer and Kebab, the racing guru, and welcome to Friday race night. And yeah, it's Mayhem in Monte Carlo, the Monaco massacre. You know it's coming. You know it's coming. Alongside me in the commentary box tonight, Mr. Pols. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Division 2 has returned after an absolutely barnstorming performance last night from Division 3. Had a cracking race last week at Speedway Division 2.
What a race last night. Right, let's get on the action.
Incredible, guys, I'll tell you.
Sorry about a delay, folks, ladies and gentlemen. There's a major announcement to make, though. Codemasters bought out Xbox, but they bought out Microsoft today in a $16 billion transaction. And tonight they were road testing their new Xbox Live servers, and because it's Monaco, they crashed. Carnage, chaos everywhere. So they sold them back to Microsoft tonight for £1, and we're back running again. So let's go have a look at the action. Here we go.
The best quid that Microsoft ever spent, mate, I tell you. What we've got here tonight, we've got 14 guys here, of course. Forry, Scotty, returning Scotty, of course, and a bit of a bad race last week, of course, a bit of a collision with Dragoon. But hopefully we can see a very, very nice race from him this week. Jackie Cole, Dan Pennells, Swanee back after I think it's a 2-3 week hiatus. Good to see him back. The Ferrari boys, Abase and Dragoon. Debutant, Bob the Refugee, who are paying a close eye on him, past the trial, of course. And there's a yellow flag sector 2. That's never good. We've got PTR discreetly, who is once again making his third appearance. Hopefully he can have a clean race tonight. Not had one yet, Beer, of course. And we've got Ben Prime, championship leader, and Stan, and Baku's race winner, King Chris.
Will they survive? Will they survive? Quick look at the chat. So look. King Chris, Interest Boss. Jock, alright, Beer. Yeah, I'm fine. Ghost, good evening. Good evening, Gaza Burgess. Cookie says, you sure you won't get taken down for that, Beer, or have you done that before? What are you referring to? What, my video? Oh no.
Yeah, video, I think, the copyright side of things.
Oh, it just means on VOD.
It
It just means on VOD. If you watch it, that first couple of minutes will be muted. I've had a manic day today. Lots of stuff happening in the personal life. I've not had a chance to change anything. It will all be changed by next Friday with a new intro. Intro Mark III. The best intro you will ever see anywhere on Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, PC, Nintendo, Atari, Sega, wherever, it'll be the best. Anyway, it's enough about that.
He was actually going to, I think discreetly first one round, mate, just in front of, I believe that is a Renault of
He
Danny
got
P.
in, did he?
Yeah, discreetly first one.
Yeah, okie dokie.
Yeah, he got in, mate, basically, he got in.
Yeah.
Then left again, by the way.
New sub, thank you very much. JP Apex is an F1 legend. Indeed you are, my man. Thank you so much for the T out of 1 sub.
It's always good. Legend Apex Superstar, we've seen you over the weekend for some Stellaris, me and him. Get involved here as well,
The Jackie Cole posse are out in force. Bryn 79's in there. Good luck tonight, gents. Come on, Jackie Cole, let's get some with the arm pump. The arm pump. Yeah. Right, what can Discreetly do? Let's have a look. He sets a 1 minute 14.004. Christ almighty, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
That's better.
Anstan, it actually was invalidated. Anstan 112. Now, will it be RIP Anstan or will it be RRF1 Anstan tonight? Which one's going to turn up? Dan P. Let's have a look at some action. Forest Sector 1. Scotty. Let's jump on board with Scotty in Sector 2, coming through the hotel. I think it is the hotel.
With Swanee. I'll keep you updated if you watch. I'll keep you updated all the time. Some of these guys, Swanee, 111.3.
111.
Lap by Swanee.
Oh my word!
Bloody hell!
That's faster than my TT. This is in qualifying. Good lord.
We've got Scotty then. Of course, I believe you're watching him anyway. Here we go, Scotty.
114.6 on the hard. That's
a warm banker lap.
That and Pete's times and Square's times are not bad because they're hard tight times, mate. So, you know. Here's Forry. I crash a lot, Forry. What can he do tonight?
Discreetly as well.
He has got a car in front of him, actually. There is a Red Bull in front of him. Is that Ben Prime? No, it's not. That's not sure who that was, actually.
We look at it, Forry.
Yeah.
That was.
Is that Anston in front of him? Forry's at the wall. It's carnage, carbon fibre, fireball. It's everywhere.
0 discreet lit.
Jackie Cole. Oh, look at that carnage! What is going on?
The guys are continuing what happened last week. I think that pileup may have not been AI takeover now, to be honest with you. Jackie Cole 15.9, of course. That was incredible, but that was the pileup of all pileups. Rara has actually used that on the advertisement.
All I can say is that, you know, the F3 boys, no one can beat our crash at turn 1. The F2 boys in qualifying hold our fucking beer.
I'll tell you what, F3 have had some stellar crashes and stellar performances. It's been the complete up and down cycle for Division 3 this year, hasn't it? And this as well, to be honest, because this league didn't start off 2 rows. He did it at Melbourne, and they had a bit of a shady Baku. But other than that, mate, it's been absolutely world class.
Yeah, absolutely.
The step up from last season is remarkable.
Oh, that looks so good. Bob the Builder in the team, now part of Team Alpha Male, the best team in Formula 1, bar none. Sorry, boss.
Shame about your other driver there, mate. Not showing up.
Who's that? High Tower, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 weeks no show, mate.
That's not good. Good evening, Jackie Stewart, Alan Christie, otherwise known as Gritmaster. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Evening. Great idea, buddy.
I was just watching Bob come round.
Try to top our F3 events.
Just do something.
Gaz Bridges. It's a good lap by Bob here. A very good lap by Bob.
Wow! 110. What? 110.5? Am I reading that right? 110.5.
Bloody 5.
Holy smokes!
I kind of actually saying that, mate. Division 3 got they got in the high 10s, didn't they? In the end with
Dizzy
Barracuda,
did. Yeah, Dizzy Barracuda. That's right.
Gone with 10s, 110.6. So expecting probably to be in the 10s, you'd imagine. But
wow, that's
still kind of whopping.
That's insane. That is so fast. Right, a base. Ben Prime on hard. Oh, a base in sector 2. Ben Prime is in sector 2. Right, a base it is. On the hards, coming through that horrible chicane.
Follow Ben briefly, mate. He's got a lot of traffic, so keep an eye on that. 1 minute. Here we go. Ben Prime Championship leader, 49-point lead, and his nearest rival is not here.
Oh, he's at the wall! He's at the wall! He's got to get him in the pits. Oh, is he staying out? He's lost an end plate. He's staying out. The base at the wall.
He's just going to go for it, is he?
Yeah, Ben Prime.
He's going to go for the lap, I think.
Sector 3.
He still got 6th.
Ben Prime coming to Raskas. He's got a McLaren in front of him.
Yeah.
What can he do? Nicely through there. Oh, I tell you what, he took that well. Really
So
aggressively.
smooth.
This is
So
a good time,
smooth.
mate. Yeah, that was extremely smooth. It's not going to get pole. That's a good time.
11, I think.
1:11.7. Puts him to
7.
third.
That makes you think, what the hell has Bob just done?
Right,
Wow.
King Chris coming up the hill. Past Sanderfoot up towards Massanane Casino.
Chris always looks like he's lagging up his tits, but he
Yeah.
really isn't. When you're
Now,
actually behind him on track,
this
he's really, really smooth.
This is a tricky corner. Mirabeau moving into the hotel, and then Portier, of course, on the exit. Horrible hairpin miss. It's 100. Well, it's a 180, literally.
It's 180, isn't it?
But through
Maybe
the
more.
comes to the
Depending which angle you
Portier,
go into it.
and then he's into the tunnel.
See the many
Nice through
spectacular
there.
crashes over the years.
Coming through to the Nouveau chicane. Again, a tricky one. Possible overtaking spot under braking? We'll see.
Got to be brave. Got to be very brave, and have ultimate trust in your opponent.
Right, yeah. Coming through to back there in towards the swimming pool.
This is solid.
Yes, looks all. Oh, he might have got.
Solid lap
Oh,
time.
we did run the curb there quite a
Ooh,
lot.
that's sketchy.
By the way, coming through the Rascal.
Can get away with it sometimes.
What can he do?
He's still pushing like mad.
Yeah, must have not invalidated so
This has been
far.
a really competitive lap. This, I think it's going to be a
Just
high
crossed the
11.
wall. 1:12.2, 14th,
12-2.
5th place. It said 14th. Codemasters.
So 5th.
4th.
It's Forry. Forry coming. Oh, Forry as well. Forry and Jackie Cole. I believe Jackie Cole's on outlap. Forry isn't. Forry coming through now.
This is pretty quick actually by Forry. Yeah, 1:11.2, second place.
Second.
Good time.
Nice.
Oh, it's Dragoon, sector 3, coming up to Raskas. Famous corner. Seen a few pile-ups there, haven't we, over the years in F1?
Or Bygone. I think one of my kind of most famous ones. When I went there.
1:15.5.
Sorry, just watching Dragoon. 15-5.
Early days, yeah. Jackie Cole's
Danke.
going. This is for Jackie
Dampenels.
Cole. Dampenels. Where's Dampenels on track?
Found straight.
Okay, we'll quickly switch him, then switch over to Jackie Cole. Dampenels, 7th, 1:12.
7th.
Quicker than he was
12-4.
before. Jackie Cole, this is for the posse.
Bob the referee.
Good evening, posse, by the way. Through the Nouveau chicane.
Pete
nice
is.
and through.
I think Pete has adopted my setup, by the way, here, and he looks like he's kind of not having fun. He's not having fun at all.
Through to back, up to the swimming pool. Apex is in the chat. Dragoon was missing an end plate for that lap. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ah, that does make sense.
Through Rasmus, what can Jackie do? Looks tidy enough.
Looks quick.
1:12.2 puts him in the 7th
12-2.
place there. Of course, in again, not teaching anyone to suck eggs, but for anyone who's watching the stream or is new to F1, Q2, the top 10 go through to the top 10 shootout in Q3, but the tyres for the top 10 runners who go into Q3, the tyres they do their fastest lap in Q2 is the tyres they start the race on, providing it's a dry race. Everyone else has a free choice of tyres at the start of the race, again, providing, of course, if ever a wet race, that completely changes the picture. Good evening, Bish. Nice to see you, mate.
Evening, Bish.
Right, let's jump off Jackie Cole. Let's find somebody who's on a fast one. I think a lot of people are Scotty back out
Scotty
again.
has
Yeah.
invalidated.
He
Invalidated, mate. Turn 1.
Yeah, he was actually considerably slower. Yeah, that's probably why. So it discreetly is on an outlap, and the base is on an outlap. Where is
Muirhead.
the base? Muirhead? Where's Muirhead? Right, okay, let's jump on board of Muirhead.
I think Scotty may be going again, though.
Going down there towards Mirabeau. Look at the horrible camber there coming as you come down towards Mirabeau. The road is so bumpy; it can throw you off so easily.
You don't really notice it until you actually kind of physically watch it, do you? Like, obviously, when you're racing, you just think it's just a normal bump, but it's kind of almost like nearly a 45-degree camber
Yeah, I know.
going from up to down over the hump, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're not on the mark, it can just like also coming at the time. There's a horrible bit of adverse camber. Then it can throw you from the inside to the outside. Before you know it, you've lost your left front wheel. Forrester has retired. I'm presuming he has retired.
Yep, I believe
Rather
it. Yeah,
than
he's kept his time, hasn't he? So yeah, he's kept his time in P2.
Right, here goes me. Good evening, Shrews. Nice to see you. How are you, my friend?
Shrews. As we head out, down the way straight.
Let's see what you can do. It is a
This is
1:11, good
Very
time
good.
into 5th place. Let's jump on board with Discreetly, who is also coming up to... Well, it's gone through the final corner. He is faster than he was in his previous lap. It's a 1:12.1 in
Discreetly
7th
on
place.
mediums.
Solid time on the,
Very
on
nice.
the mediums. Yeah, you can take, what, 3/4 of a second off that for a soft time to compare.
Well, at least.
So he would be pretty lively. A base, we're going to jump on board with a base. Just coming down towards Portier and then entrance to the tunnel.
Gaffney, I believe it's Gaffney, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, Gaffney.
He's part of the
posse. The posse. Pete's not Pete's posse. Pete's pussy. Jackie's pussy. Posse.
Pete's pussy.
Oh
Where does that come
man!
from? Go on, lad.
So excited, I can't even get
Comes based.
the words out. My old Merb's in a muddle. That's how bad it is. Yeah, absolutely, all over the shop.
Base is not. He's not had a really good run. He had a fantastic start to the season, didn't he? But he's had a couple of incidents at base over the last few weeks. Probably needs a clean race, you'd imagine. He's having a good crack here, though. He could probably sneak into the top 10 with this time, you'd imagine. Scotty's only in 10th.
Dragoon's retired from session.
He's called it.
Dragoon's out.
We didn't want to go back out.
Yeah, the base is going again. Shrews is in the chat. All good, boys. Got through the track day unscathed. Yeah, you had a very quiet race last night. So quiet, no one saw you because you weren't there.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's track day today, didn't he? Here's PTR. Oh, mate, it was a 12.499.
Right.
It was 12th.
Can he go again? Is he going out? I'm on board with the base at the moment.
He'll be pushing it, mate. I'll be honest with you. I think we got the time delay as well, haven't we?
No. I think
these guys are on their out laps with like 1 minute to go.
I think that time delay, mate, was fixed in the last patch.
No, we had one we had one last week, didn't we? A big one.
Yeah, but
Wait and see, though. Hopefully
I
it is.
don't think I have it on when I'm streaming through PC. Well, we'll find out shortly. This looks a lot better from the base, actually. Yeah, 1:11.4, 4th place. Good time.
Well
Solid
done,
time by
Lou.
base.
On mediums.
That's quick.
Great lap.
Yeah, that is a very quick. He seemed to really
gonna be
nail
flat
it. He
next session.
seemed on that lap. He was really pushing the car, but he looked smooth as well.
6th on the meat on the softs. 1:11.8.
Oh, I'm on board with Pete at the moment. He's just gone through hotel, coming up towards Raskas.
He's going to go for this.
Doesn't look. No, he's in the pits. He's been qualified.
Pete's out.
Okay. Dan Pennell's is on an
Pennell's
outlap.
on
Is he
the
going to cross the
flyer.
line? No, he's made it. He's got through. Okay, so he's on the flyer. He's on board. Dan Pennell's in around
So
now. He is in the
everybody
drop
out on
zone
track
at the
now.
moment. Discreetly has retired. Now that's risky. That's risky.
I think he was coming into the. He's done his stint, mate. I think he's just come into the pits and retired.
He's on the cusp with Jackie Cole, Scotty,
It's gonna
and
be close,
Dan
isn't it?
Pennell still out on track at the moment. I'm just seeing where Scotty is.
Jackie Cole.
Here comes Scotty.
Here we go.
Scotty has gone quicker, 5th.
5th.
Where's Jackie
Jackie
Cole in
Cole.
sector 3? Can Jackie get into?
No.
He's 11th. Dan
That's a
Pennell's.
really good lap, mate.
All eyes on Dan Pennell's. I don't think he's doing enough. He's slower than he was in his previous lap.
No,
He's slowed up. He's binned it.
Not.
Yeah,
he's
dropped
definitely
it.
hit the wall
Yeah.
there. Jesus Christ.
No, he dropped it before going through the tunnel and dropped the lap. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie Cole, Dan Pennell's, Pete and Dragoon are all out of Q2. Oh. It's a shame. But looking down the list, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you the guy I've been most impressed with, two guys I've been impressed with, Bob the refugee, Bob the builder as we call him, Ben the flower pot man, whatever you want to call him, a superb 1:10.5 lap on the softs, and also a base 1:11.4 on the mediums. Very, very impressive. Scotty also 1:11.6 on the mediums. The guys behind them on the softs will be quite disconcerted seeing those times flash up in the medium tyres, Pos. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely 100%. And the one person I'd say will be really disconcerted beer is Ben. He's got a big lead in the championship, obviously he's got that, but then that also, with that comes a great responsibility and pressure.
Well, we did see this last week though.
They played discreetly
in
as well.
Q2, and he pulled out the stops in the race, didn't he? Had a good race in the end.
He did.
You know.
We'll blame Thompson for that, of course.
Yeah.
So who we lost here? Jackie, Dan, Pete and Dragoon.
There we are. Top 3 runners have qualified on the... Well, they'll be starting the race on the softs. That's Bob, Forrester and Swanee. Then we've got 2 runners who'll be starting on the mediums, Base and Scotty. Well done, guys. Good times. And then the rest of the top 10 all in the soft tires. They'll be starting the softs. Ben Prime, King Chris, Muirhead and Stan. And discreetly will be on the mediums. And dropping out of Q2, Jackie Cole, Dan Pennells, Pete and Dragoon. Where is Tomster? Yeah, it's a good time there, Lou. Very good time. Where is Tomster tonight?
Birthday night out, mate. He's been, I think, he did let me know a couple of days ago.
Nice.
We tried convincing him, me and Rara in the stewards party. We couldn't. But right, I'll be back in 2 minutes, mate. Just got to go to the
Yeah,
yeah. Sorry, forgive me.
No problem, dude. I will forgive you. I will forgive you. You are forgiven, my son.
Cheers, man.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, that's Q2. We're just about ready to start the Q3. I just need to quickly look at the chat on the Facebook. It's most of the guys. I want to give a shout out to one of our admins, one of our founder members, Robotron. His partner was taken ill today, and I wish her a very speedy recovery, mate. And I hope you're doing well. Any problems, you know, always here for a chat. So, shout out to Rana. Lots of guys coming out the tracks now. Quick look at the chat before we start. Chill Winston 123 says, "What is this?" It's Formula One. It's a race. Bish says he blames the track for last night's fiasco. Jock says he blames himself. Forza Alfa Romeo, says Bish. Okay, let's use the lead car. Is it Forry now? His car's in front of Forry. Where's Scotty? Scotty's coming into just through Portier into the tunnel. I think Scotty is quite possibly the lead car. Yes, he is. So I'll jump on board with Scotty. Thank you for watching, by the way, everybody. Of course, this is where it's at. The best stream for F1 on a Friday night, RF1. If you're not already watching, why not? Pick up the phone, phone your friends, your family, your brother, your cat, your dog, your goldfish. Get them watching. If they haven't got a Twitch account, get them to make one. It's that simple. Right, here comes Scotty on his first flight in Q3. The way these guys will probably do it is they'll do 2 runs in Q3. 1 fly, minimum fuel, which I think is 4.2 laps around this track, and Rich mix it. Absolutely ghost. Beer and Kebab, the place to watch. Yeah. Alright, Scotty comes down to hotel. There's actually a McLaren, but I think that's on an out lap. It could be Swanee's car. You'll have to keep an eye on that to make sure he does come out of the way. Oh, Fishtone there, getting the power down through Portier there. The back end almost doing. Swanee getting out of the way, good to see. And Scotty comes up to the Nouveau Chicane, so he takes this. Conservative line through there, but it's a safe line. Oh no, it's not a safe line. He has hit the wall and his wings come off. He looks a bit deep going in there. Wow. Right, who is next on track? Let's go from board. Actually, that's a damn good idea. Syke Zaney has picked up a good idea. I'm going to do that. On board. Yellow flags out. That's because of Scotty's car. Now, of course, Bob's set an absolutely blistering lap in Q2. Oh, there's carbon fibre carnage there all over by the swimming pool. Oh, that's so aggressive by Bob. I wish I could... When I was racing it, I had the confidence to go through the corners at that kind of speed. Right, what could he set in his first stint in Q3? It's looking pretty quick. 1:11 flat. Fastest time so far. Anstan went through the 1:11.7. Frost in Sector 1. Scotty's in the carriage. Sector 3, King Chris in the McLaren. who was overwhelmed tonight, he said in the pre-race lobby chat, as he actually has a teammate. Well, what time can he do? His first lap is a 1:12.3. Forrest is coming to Portier, Scott is in the thing, Swanee is in sector 2, he's coming out of the Nouvelle Chicane, so we'll jump on board with Swanee. Ooh, that's nice and smooth through there. Comes through Raskas. That looks all tickety-boo, but it's a slow time though. I think he might be going again for a proper fast lap. Good evening, Dan! Dan the man, otherwise known as my son. He wishes he was. Right, so let's jump off Scotty back onto Forey. Forey with a 1:11.899 puts him provisionally into 5th place. Muirhead set a 1:11.7, a base 1:11.7 also, just a tenth of a second, well, a couple of hundredths of a second between those two. Swanee I think is going again. We've got Scotty discreetly and Ben Prime on outlaps. Dan, it's fine, mate. As you know, I absolutely loathe Monaco. It's right up there with having electrodes put on my nipples and piranhas being hung from my ballsack in terms of pleasure. There isn't any. But I did it last night, and it worked. You just zone in, mate. You just zone in. And, oh, Swanee's hit the Nouvelle Chicane barrier. Took too much of an angle going in. Paid the price. He is going to... these guys are on outlaps, thankfully. Right, King Chris is going again. Double shift out the first gear, going through the 180 hairpin at the hotel. Shaggy! Hey, how you doing, you old bugger?
I would say one of them missed, but I haven't.
Oh, you missed a couple of crashes, mate. Scotty binned it, commentator's curse, and then Swanee binned it, both at the Nouvelle Chicane.
Forey banged his rear wheel, and I've literally been on Forest now. I was watching on the stream, mate. I was just running around the house with this, trying to deal with stuff with the stream in one hand and doing the bits and bobs in the other. I was trying to comment, but I couldn't.
We live RF1. Everything we do is RF1 related. King Chris comes into the pits. Even when we're pooping, we're thinking RF1. When we're sleeping, we're thinking RF1.
Gods.
When we're tugging on wall with Cyclops, we're thinking RF1.
Ben Prime.
Oh wow! I've got a sunblind there. Wow.
Jesus.
Right, comes into that Red Bull sounds awful, isn't it? It's a horrible sounding car. It's fast.
So I'm grateful I'm actually up there on the table and can.
It sounds like
a. I don't have to drive the thing.
Yeah, it sounds like an asthmatic is pitching.
Come in.
It sounds like an asthmatic in hairdryer. Right, discreetly comes into Raskas.
Yeah. Seeing this just makes you dread Sunday.
Not looking a bad time. 1:11.3, second place. Fastest lap so far is a 1:11.0 by Bob the Builder.
Half a second if you leave.
Right, Muirhead. Right, Bob's about to start another fast lap.
It's Bob, then Muir, and then a base.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on
Cheers.
that lap order after that.
Doesn't it, Alpha, sound great? It sounds an awesome car. That's because it is.
Oh dear.
Yellow 3 sectors. Oh, God. Swanee, get out of the way! Jesus!
Oh, Jesus.
Mighty.
You get on the other side, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's sort of a definition of getting out of the way, really. Sort of. Because you're watching on cockpit cam, that looks even more scary than I'm watching it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're on cockpit mode for these cars, mate. That's what I'm doing the qualifying in. There's a good suggestion by Syke, actually. Put up in the chat, I quickly saw it and I thought, do you know what, I'll implement that. Always made a mistake, there's Bob.
I don't think that's not going to be an improvement there, I don't think.
Yeah, he needs to recover it. He has got time to pit, actually.
He made a really bad mistake, Beer.
Yeah.
He's been running on hot lap, on the out lap as well. He's run out of ERS.
Yeah, that's... right,
yeah.
A base.
You heard next.
No, I think it's a base, actually.
Oh, no, it's a base. You are right, so forgive me. It is a base.
Base is 6/10 up in his previous time. This could be challenging for pole if he can get Raskas right.
Oh, and he has.
Oh, he's pitting! He's pitting!
No.
Oh, put a new set of tyres on. He's got one more run.
Yeah,
These guys do have time for another run. Here comes Muir coming through hotel.
Picked it a little too, or went a little bit too narrow.
Yeah,
for
a
the
little
hotel
bit,
section
yeah, a
there.
little bit hesitant there, wasn't he, going for the chicane? But he's going for it anyway. This
Just
isn't.
keep
I
it on.
don't think it's going to challenge pole. I don't think
No.
so.
Improvement. Improvement.
111.6 puts from the fourth.
Oh, it validated.
Ah, man, it's got to go
Validated
again. Right, Swanee is on a fast lap.
Yep, that's won it. And we got Ben Prime just after that.
This is a horrible chicane. That could be invalidated.
dear.
That could be invalidated.
Oh, yeah, surely.
Yeah.
You've got to literally ride the hump of the curve, don't you?
He's still pushing
With
it
your
though.
right front wheel.
As if he got away with it.
Is it?
Oh, he went too deep there.
Surprised if he did, to be
Yeah,
fair.
because that looked a slap. Oh, bit of a lock up there into Raskas. Yeah, he's pitting.
Love ABS, so there you go, mate.
Yeah, he has got time.
Confirmed.
Ben Prime through Portier coming into the tunnel.
Good thing about this Grand Prix beer, as we discussed last night, myself and Ben, ironically, as we're watching Ben, was it's not really the race we watch for a load of action. Obviously, you guys had a pile up in turn one, you know, that's almost kind of a bonus for the fans, isn't it, really, the spectators, but this race is a race of attrition, and that's how you get out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just park up there in your head.
No,
it's literally a race of attrition. You don't kind of watch it for the on-track action almost, do you?
It's
almost like just a strategy game.
It sounds like a cliche, but for the drivers, it's just literally get your head down time. And you just try and zone in. You just remember your braking points. Think about the strategy. Think about what 111.3. Think about where your pit stops are going to be. Think about where other guys are on track. It is a strategy track. In fact, it's not a track. It's a narrow lane in a little principality in this arse end of France that should be taken off the calendar. In my opinion.
Einstein. He's improving.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Third.
Just gone third.
Couldn't see him on this,
11.3.
mate.
Nice lap. Next one
Forey,
is...
Forey, King Chris.
I think it's Forey.
Forey, let's jump on board of Forey.
Is it Forey? Yes, it is. Then Scotty.
Coming through the hotel. He's going to go for something in the seat. No, he avoids it this lap. Well done, Forey.
They're really aggressive over that corner, aren't they?
Really.
That swimming pool.
Yeah. I think you've got to. That's
All
where
of them are.
that's where you can make up your time. This looks pretty tidy from Forey.
It's going to be an improvement.
I think he can challenge the pole. Go close. 111.4.
Big improvement. Fourth position.
Good time there by Forrester. On board with
Scotty.
Scotty.
Oh, this is brilliant.
First,
There you go.
110.9. But Discreetly and Bob and Discreetly are on outlaps. Whoever we got is on a fast one. There's a base. A base is 2/10 up in his
King
previous
Chris.
time. King Chris coming through.
Oh, Chris is way down. Chris is
He'll be going again,
I
he'll be going
think.
again.
No, he's not. His fuel's flashing bit. He ain't going nowhere.
That's it. That's a shame. I'm on board with the base at the moment. He's in sector 3 now. Just starting sector 3.
Yep, a base.
Yeah, they're all taking that chicane, the
Tenths up.
double chicane, very
7 tenths
aggressively.
up here.
He's made up a lot of time in sector 2.
He
Oh, a
nails
little
it.
bit deep there. Can he keep it together?
Nice. He might have done himself. This is provisional pole.
Yes,
It
yes,
is.
yes. 110.8 provisional pole, but he's got Scotty
Brilliant a base.
and then Bob the Builder. Right, Scotty. Oh, he's got his 6 tenths down. He's not going to make it, mate. He's not going to get through. Oh, he's hit the wall. That's it. That's
Oh,
qualifying
definitely
done.
not now.
Right, Bob the Builder. Oh,
Screaming
doesn't
as well.
that
He's
alpha
going on
sound so
no
good?
ERS.
Yeah, he's done it again,
Doesn't
hasn't he?
that bias
Bob's the
sound
same
even
thing. Bob's the same thing as well, mate. He's run out of ERS already. Oh, Ben Prime, get out of the way.
Why has he gone out?
Jesus.
What is he doing? Oh, he's out of fuel, but still. Car, come in.
This is close. This is going to be close.
Oh my god.
Ben Prime can he get pole? Yes, he can. 110.2 blows the field away by 6 tenths.
We've got great lap, but we've got huge problems.
Right.
Ben Prime on the racing line through swimming pool. Swanee ploughed into him on a flyer.
Oh, right. Just clip it, mate.
Got it
I wasn't on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Good man. That's going to be one for the
Swanee was on
stewards to look at.
Pretty much pole. He was on to get up there out of 10-4. Easily.
Just in case anyone hasn't noticed, and my teammates, have you seen the carts on pole by any chance?
What's that, mate? Sorry, forgive me, I'm just still in shock.
See,
What's
see,
that?
you see the carts on pole? The God car?
No, never heard of him. Sorry.
Oh,
I
right.
don't know what that car
ladies
is.
and gentlemen.
Irrelevant car.
Yeah, well, Pos has got that on there.
Oh my god.
Pos has got the clip. Right, quick look at the chat, then I'm going to go for a quick break. There we are, ladies and gentlemen. Quick rundown. Bob is on pole, a base, an outstanding second place. Well done, guys. Top racing, or top qualifying, I should say. Scotty in third. Good stuff by Scotty. Discreetly fourth. Anstan 5. Forrester 6. Ben Prime 7th. Muirhead 8th. King Chris 9. Swanee was unable to set a time because of the incident with Ben Prime. This is something the stewards will be looking at. Okay. Right, if you can keep an eye on the chat, pause. It's getting a bit spicy in there. I'm going to go for a quick cigarette, mate. Back in 2 minutes.
Not a problem, matey, there. Oh, dear. Well, that was not really obviously, but Beer was watching the pole lap. He couldn't do anything. But I've got it fully clipped. Oh, Ben, brainfart.com. Ooh, it looks ugly. But right, so ladies and gentlemen, talking about this track then, who do you think is going to be down for this win? Let's see your... Wow, fair play, Swanee. If that was me, mate, I'd probably be asking my missus to get my head unwedged from the roof, to be fair. So Jackie Carlo, of course, is starting. Obviously, Beer can't see this at the moment, but Jackie Carlo in 11th, just missed out on getting through to Q3. It's always where you've got to keep your eye down on the track map. Just basically keep your eyes focused on it. But it's really unfortunate in that case. Unfortunately, Swanee is, well, saying that, guys, a second, third, and fourth are all starting on the mediums, so it's going to be interesting to see if Bob can get away from them and keep his tyres cool. Really, really good qualifying, folks, from you guys. Fair play to you. Some really, really stunning laps in the end there. 10-2 by Bob, looking absolutely ferocious in this case. Hashtag Division 1. No, you can stay there. Stay there. So, my prediction for this race. I've got one of the 14 cars as Cookie for the win. To be fair, mate, I think that may actually be a very, very accurate prediction. I called Psych a visionary on the page the other day, or yesterday. I think that is a very, very visionary style comment, to be fair. Psych supported Scotty, that's fun. Forgot he's in the Toro, so I was thinking, what the hell are you supporting him for? But it's going to be interesting in this race, guys. We've got very, very fast drivers. Now, of course, in this track it is a very, very steering wheel advantageous. To be honest, though, not so much this game. The last game was very, very much lined up towards the wheel users, but this game it's kind of been balanced out pretty much all the way across the board. Obviously, a lot of pad users like myself have taken on great leaps and bounds. So I think Ben's on thing as well. Alright, fair play for Swanee not hitting the roof over that in the comments. I know I would be absolutely kind of crying by now, probably. Fair play. Really, really not the best of scenarios. You see Bear on this. I've just seen Bear come back now.
Yeah.
Swanee didn't hit the roof.
Alrighty, let's have a look at the chat. Oh yeah, it's got a bit feisty in there. A few people getting at it right. You should have a quick look at the chats.
No, it's not, weirdly.
Ben Prime says,
feisty.
Ben Prime says, sorry Swanee, just in time my folk ran out of fuel. Shaggy Man is only a kid referring to Cycling Zany. Bad setup, says Chris. Ouch, Ben. Indeed. Grazie, ragazzi. Oh, I can speak Italian, says Cookie. Swanee, that's okay, Ben. It's just a horrible place to be unlucky. Yeah. Right, who's quick predictions then for the win? Who are we going to have, ladies and gentlemen? Who's for the win? Who's for second? Who's for third? And who's for death? Who is going to die?
Cookie's made an incredible prediction, by the way, there in the chat, if you've seen that. He's predicted that one of the 14 cars will win. I think that is a visionary sort of prediction. Stuff that Mystic Meg will be asking him for tips for in a women's magazine.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. Septic Peg, the well-known astrologist. Silly cow. She looks like a witch, actually. That's because she is one. She's still alive.
She doesn't she?
Yeah.
I don't know, mate, you know. I remember she was always on, back in the day when I was a kid. She was always on BBC, on the National Lottery programme. I always remember that.
Oh,
that's where she kind of won the promise, didn't she, for a while.
Hey, talk about predictions.
My dad and mummy always used to watch that.
The worst people ever for predictions. Oh, first of all, JDP. Wow, 1,000 bits. Thank you, sir. You generous soul, you.
It's more than that.
Oh my good lord, it's 3,000.
It's more than that.
It's 3,100. And he's sharing it rewards with the chat. You are a star. Thank you so much, my friend. I really, really do appreciate the support. Much appreciated. Have a beer on me. They're on tap. Stella Artois at the bar. You say about predictions.
Question beer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Really quick before we go on to that, this is about the bits. Whenever I got bits, some people auto-generically, like, it's like it almost auto-generically, oh fuck, we're going, Christ, didn't realise. People auto-generically put that comment on there, because about 3 or 4 did that to Apex and mine as well. I don't know how you can auto-generate that comment.
Sneaky sneaks in with the chat saying stellar shit. No, it's not. It's the best lager. It does the job. We call it brain damage juice. It's right up there with Kronenberg 1664 for addling the brain cells. Trust me, 30 plus years of experience of drinking that stuff, and as you all know, I don't have a single brain cell left.
I keep the Coca-Cola. Yes, mate, wrapping the Coca-Cola with me. Yes, the JDP.
Crackhead drink to sneak.
Should we call it
Coca-Cola?
Coca-Cola.
Calling me a crackhead?
I think one of the funniest chat bans we ever did was remember Scotty in Division 3 last year. He was giving it large. I think it was we just fucking put him on mute for 10 minutes, and the whole the party was just going mental.
I'd say the worst beer, I'm afraid to say, is that stuff that King Chris promotes. You know, Castlemaine 4X. They only call it 4X. They only call it 4X because Australians can't spell piss.
Because they can't fucking, because they got auto-corrected for foreskin, probably, mate. That's probably what it has to do with, to be fair.
Right, and we're just about to get ready as the lead cars come through Ascas. And we're almost ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. This is shaping up to be another classic RRF1 event.
Sorry, mate, Psych and Shag in the chat.
Oh no, they're going at it. Telfie's got it. Everyone get the kapow. Everyone get the kapow emoji ready. Absolutely.
Yes, get it ready. You got yes, mate.
Get those cameras ready, ladies and gentlemen. Get those clips ready. We're about to go racing. Turn 1. It's where it's at. Sandoval. Is it going to claim more victims tonight? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. There's 1 light. There's 2 lights. There's 3 and 4. Waiting for the 5th one. Waiting for the 5th one. It's gone. And we are ready to go. And it's go in Monaco. Yep, Bob's got a good start there. Looking for the field. Into Zandvoort. Oh, the Renault gets a bit feisty there on the wall, but I think he's got through safely. Looking down through the field. Wow. It's a safe start so far. Good to see.
I think that's Swanee on the outside of Jackie Cole there. Very brave move to attempt.
Oh, he is. He's coming down to Miro. Oh, I can't even fucking pronounce it now.
Oh, end plate damage for Swanee. Just clipped the back end.
Oh, and the Renault's got into the McLaren. That was Dan Pennell's going to the back of Swanee. On the stream. Racing instant, mate.
I think, end plate damage for Dan P, end plate damage for Swanee from the corner before. Is it Mirabel? Left? No, Mirabel's left.
Why am I getting no telemetry up here?
Yeah, it's because you're on a position changes bit, and it says none on the one above it.
No, it's not. I'm going through them all, mate. I'm getting no telemetry. The timing screen's all knackered, mate.
It's knackered. Have a look. Am I getting it? Oh, all I'm getting is. Oh, okay.
I say Bob takes.
Oh dear!
I'm getting plus and minus. It's starting to sort itself out. It's okay. It's starting to sort itself out now. It's the usual Codemasters crap on that one. Right. Okay. So Bob's already opened up a 2-second lead in the base. Scotty in 3rd, discreetly in 4th, as you were. Anstan 5th. Forrester 6th. Ben Prime 7th. We'll scroll down through. We've got Muirhead in 8th place there. We've Dan Pennell's in the pits. Obviously, because we need a new front wing. King Chris in 9th, Jack Cole 10th, Swanee in 11th, Dragoon is in 12th, Peter's in 13th, and Dan Pennell's coming out of the pits in 14th. Watch out for the pit glitch, Dan. No, he avoided it.
Linus Stern, is he okay? He's avoided it.
Yes, pretty much. It was pretty tidy. That was pretty tidy actually. It was a good. There's a couple of minor incidents there. Obviously, Swanee losing an end plate. Dan ran into the back of Swanee, but apart from that, pretty clean. Scotty, the first penalty of the race, on board with Bob the Builder. the others were 2
Very
seconds.
close between Forrester and Ben Prime, the old Alfa Romeo teammates, ironically, when they used to be called Sauber last season.
Let's jump on board with that battle, because it's actually quite a battle. They got Forrester, Ben Prime and Muirhead just about a second behind, with King Chris holding station 7/10 down. But so far, so good, Paul. Scotty with the fastest lap of the race so far.
Bloody whistle,
1:14.2. I was very, very impressed. Mr. DJ Bowser, Lars Donner, please. Coming up, would you like chili sauce and garlic mayo with that?
Actually, once upon a time, tried barbecue sauce with it once. It was a really, really weird taste.
Barbecue sauce?
Tasty.
That's for puffs.
Yeah.
You've got to have some
Oh,
spice.
I've never. I just tried it. I've tried every single sauce. You know what I mean?
DJ's going for no sauce and no salad. Hardcore kebab.
Oh, he's going straight for the meat one.
Oh, it's so tight
Easy to
there,
drive.
going through the hotel hairpin. Just on board with Forrester at the moment. I'm going to go for interval laps. That's the best way. We can jump on board with Anstan, who is pretty close in behind discreetly. He goes for the Nouveau chicane. Forrester's got a train of traffic behind him. He's got Ben Prime, Muirhead, King Chris, Jackie Cole and Swanee all behind him. Pretty close as well.
Oh, that's Swanee into the wall, I believe. Oh, and even harder, Muirhead.
Right, King Chris, Muirhead has got damage. He's missing basically his left full side of his wing. He's going to have to come in and pit. Base and Scotty trading fastest laps. Muirhead comes into the pits. That allows Jackie Cole to move up to 10th. Ooh. Swanee also into the pits.
5 on him.
5-second penalty speed in the pit lane. Let's jump on Ben Prime and Forrester coming up the hill.
Ben Prime still.
From Zandvoort up to Matinee Casino. Ben Prime trying to feint a move. Can he get a good exit here at a casino down the hill? They are so close.
Closer than that.
Through the hotel down and short little incline or decline down to Portier and then into the tunnel. Of course, the tunnel in the old days used to be an overtaking spot, but it's not now, is it really?
No, since the cars have kind of got a little bit wider with more downforce, I think people, I'm not sure if people are just afraid to do it, or if kind of like, you know, like the tunnel was one of the prime overtaking spots, obviously way back in the 90s and the noughties. It was probably one of the, in fact it was possibly the main overtaking spot into that chicane.
Yeah.
They have changed the dynamic of the chicane with the barriers, haven't they, over the years. So Draguna in 10th place at the moment.
Just on board Van Stan as he's putting pressure on discreetly for 4th place. Base is just eating into Bob's lead. It was 1.8 seconds. He's got a 3-second penalty, commentator's curse. But it was 1.8, it's now 1.3. Scotty is holding station 1.2. Don't forget, 2nd, 3rd and 4th are running on the mediums.
Yep. This is really here Anstey to be patient because he's going to be putting in before.
Oh, he's hitting!
That's not patience.
Yeah, that's not patience.
That's not patience.
Oh, now, did he get any damage? I think he got away with that. Yeah, end plate's still intact. Got a bit too close for comfort there. Going to keep an eye on the leaders' gaps because it is getting a bit tighter up there.
The coughing, sorry, I muted the mic. Luckily.
Monaco is such a hard track to overtake on. There's no sort of real legit overtaking space. You're reliant on a car making a mistake more than anything else. And still, they're having a look there just to let him know he's there, making sure the pink car's got his wing mirrors full of blue car.
Literally is all about the patience here. So managed to get my breath back finally. Goodness me.
Right, for the guys who are on the soft pods, when will they be pitting in your opinion?
10 or 11.
Okay.
After that, it becomes a bit of a death trap.
Yeah. Would they switch on to the mediums
Tyres can go
the mediums
13.
to the end of the race, or would they go to the hards?
You'll have to really stretch the. You can do it.
Well, mate, last
saw
night
Barracuda do it incredibly well yesterday.
Me, hard tyres last night, 35 laps.
I mean, it is all about the track position, as you proved last night. And you made up about 4 places from 3. No, I think it was only a couple of places you made from qualifying, but from where you were, you made up about. I think
I was dead last.
9 places in the end.
With the
Whoa, Ben Prime! Whoa, late braking. Sorry, there, matey.
That's right. I'm on that battle coming through the hotel hairpin.
Not bad, not dirty. Just lost. Really good to avoid the back end of Forrester and the barrier. He literally found the wedge where the kind of barrier goes round. He literally fitted into the gap and just avoided the wall. Just really good. Scotty, that's penalty for Scotty. The soft tyres, it's not really about the tyre wear beer, it's more about the overheating. That's the big problem that these guys are going to be having on the softs. Mediums do overheat, but I think it'll take a few more laps. You can manage them. You can manage the overheating a lot better than you can on the softs. Softs, they're going to overheat. There's no question about it.
Sykes is into Cookie.
Wing damage discreetly.
Oh, that's going to be Cosby's pitting. Straight away, he's going straight to the pits. Yeah, he can run the hards at the end of the race now if he wanted to, if he puts the hards on. But let's see what he puts on. Yeah, it's going to the hards.
Yeah, he does. And that wing change is taking forever.
Ben Prime, it's really pressurising Forrester, trying to pressurise Forrester into making a mistake as he come through Massenet and Casino down towards Mirabeau. It's a very tricky 90-degree right hand. It tightens up, and coming down to the hotel hairpin, which is horrible. First gear, 20 miles an hour. You know what I mean? It's that
glitch
bad.
on Codemasters. Big glitch here. A base is showing up on reds. He's not on reds, guys. Obviously, I'm just seeing if it shows up on beers.
No, he's on mediums.
He's on mediums on the
I mean, you mean on his car? Actually, on his car.
Yeah. just looking at it going, nah. And Stan now is free of the screen.
Right, I'm going back up to the leaders because Abase has caught Bob. He's brought he's brought Scotty along for the ride as well. So there's a real battle going on between first, second and third, ladies and gentlemen. Bob is on the softs, of course, at Abase, and Scotty will be going deep into the race on the medium compound tyre, providing they obviously don't have an incident. So this is where the battle's at now for the 1, 2, 3. Forrester, Anstan's pitted, that's pushed Forrester up to fourth, but look at the gap between third and fourth. It's 13 seconds nearly already. Wow.
This is a tactical decision by Anstan, by the way. I didn't think it was, but
Gone
it is.
to the hards, he's looking for track position.
Damage.
Yeah, actually, I want to see where he comes out in terms of traffic. Did he stay ahead of Dragoon, or is he going to be caught in traffic? I think
he's got him clearly.
He's come out in front of
Dragoon,
and he's got
seconds.
And he's got a lot of clear track in front of him now. That's a good move.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Ben Prime follow suit.
Yeah, so can you keep an eye on Ben Prime, because he is right behind.
Yeah, I'm on that
Forrester.
battle, isn't it?
It's been there for some time, but I'm concentrating on the leaders now. Abase less than half a second behind Bob the Builder. Scotty Holden station just over a second behind. Because DRS pretty irrelevant around this track, to be fair.
Chris and Jackie as well. Yellow flag sector
Sector
2.
two.
That?
Someone has
Come back through. I think is it Mayhem?
Jackie Cole and King Chris again is another close battle.
Something like that. We're just looking through for the yellow flag. Not sure what's happening. Chris is pitting. Chris pits.
Okay, that frees up
Jackie
Jackie Cole. Coming in, I wonder. It looks like they're going to go straight from a soft to a hard strategy.
I want to make a point about Dragoon. Really severely off the pace. This is a track where if you get track position, it doesn't matter. As I believe you. Oh, sorry! Oh, lost it there coming through. He gets the right hander through Casino Square, then nearly hit him at the back. Really respectful driving between the two of them.
Right, Mira's in the pits again. I think he's got some damage.
No, B, you can't move down off this battle, can you? Yeah. I'll keep an eye on fourth, because they're too close up front. Discreetly caught Dragoon by 1.4 seconds. It's the start-finish line.
Scotty is getting very aggressive behind a base now as well. Really pushing hard is Scotty.
All that putting the pressure on Bear, especially around this track as you mentioned earlier.
That was close there. Just a puff of dust, I think it's brake dust coming up there from Scotty's car. A base is very, very close to Bob. Is he going to have a look going to Zandervoort? Oh, no, it's contact! Wow.
I think it was the wall, I think he hit.
Yeah.
He hit his car off the wall, didn't he?
This could be... Oh, give me a camera. Scotty all over the back of the base now. I think he's got the wing damage. Yeah, base has got the wing damage. Missing the left front end plates.
The base, yeah, off the wall. Past the pits.
Scotty fakes a look at Mirabeau. That is actually going to help Bob though, because he can use a base really as a wingman really. With the base going to be losing a little bit of downforce there. It's not the end of days though with the missing end plate around this track. You can still lap fairly competitively, and it's the simple fact that Monaco is such a hard track to overtake on. You can have wing damage as long as you keep your racing lines. It is very difficult for a car to get past you. It's if that wing turns orange or red, that's when you've got problems. Oh,
The yellow is just
Scotty just brushed the wall there as well. I think he got away with it. Oh, did he get
3-second penalty?
another penalty for Scotty? He's racking up those penalties tonight. And his car's okay. Right, Bob's pitting.
Bob comes in.
Bob makes his pit stop.
Who stays out? The base stays out. Might as well.
I think he's decided, yeah, he's going to run this until he can put the hards on. Try and keep track position, but Scotty's pressurising him. Skill in the chat says, keep it cool, Scotty. Jackie Stewart there, Gripmaster's going, come on, Ace!
I love all of you guys have like really competitive cars, and I'm part of the Jackie Cole fan
Ben Prime
club
in the
here, by
pits,
the way.
puts the hards on, by the way.
Just steadily, doing our thing. Minute head last. He did a terrible race. Next. Oh god.
What? Scotty's just dropped off.
I want to give Haas
Scotty's
someone a belt.
I think Scotty's made a slight mistake somewhere. He's just dropped off the base by a best part of a second there.
Ben Prime and Swanee got in. Ben Prime is down to 9th place.
Ben Prime did just come out the pits, mate. He's just come out the pits. That's probably why.
That's what I mean. He's just pitted now. He's actually Forrester they were together. Him and Forrester. They've now got two cars between each other.
A train from Forrester right the way back to King Chris. Going to stay on board this battle. Keep an eye on the leaders, but the gap is 1.5 seconds. Yeah, let's jump on board with Forry.
1.5? Why?
Yeah, I think Scott just backed off a little bit. Where he's made a slight mistake. It was 1.2. It was 0.3, then 1.2, and now 1.9. The base, even though he's got wing damage.
Big, have a look at Scotty really quick.
Yeah,
on his front left end plate as he comes up. It's not missing, but is there a gap in it? Has he got like a green front, a light green or yellow front wing? Shit camera angle at the moment for me. I can't tell.
No, looks okay. Looks okay, mate. Is the very front part of that end plate missing? I'm not sure.
That's what I mean.
No, looks fine.
Left,
No, it's fine. Yeah, he's good, mate.
He's fine. Okay. It's just the Toro Rosso design. Sorry, Sank. You need to have a word with the designers, mate. You need to get sorted. There you go, mate. Dropping support for Alpha for a change. You know what I mean? We got the same engine supplier, so I've got to show some love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cookie's made a good point in the chat that Bob has got himself a nice bit of clean air.
Yes. Perfection, I always call that. And look how quickly he's catching those two. Oh,
Swanee getting very close, yeah, and Ben Prime's just waiting, itching to see a mistake so he can take advantage of it at the moment. King Chris getting interested in this.
An 8-car train here.
It's looking that way,
7
mate.
at least.
It's looking that way.
Remember, Jackie has to pit. He's going to come out right with these guys.
The worst camera angle ever from Codemasters there. And I've seen some shit angles from them.
That corner cut was a bit shit, to be fair. Pardon the S word, lads. I know we swear quite a bit anyway, but
yeah,
to be
Bob's
fair,
ready.
Everybody took that line, and Swanee got the penalty for it. They actually they all got warnings, mightn't they? So I can't really judge that. Bob is absolutely, you can say, Bob is bloody hauling these guys in. Oh my goodness.
Can he go to the end of the race on the mediums, 26 laps? I think that's doable.
Yeah. I think Barracuda did the exact same thing, didn't he? I think he went 27. I think Barracuda on his set.
The Squeaky's getting very close
Good
to
addition
Forrester.
to the league, Bob.
I wonder if...
Very good addition.
I think it's for Forrester. Yeah, he's under pressure from the cars behind, but all he has to do is concentrate on himself. The cars behind, they take care of themselves because the simple fact overtaking is so difficult. Oh, Swanee having a look at the screen there, coming out the hairpin.
Swanee trying to make it possible. Do you know, it was very similar. Myself and Syke on the Tuesday race. He was years quicker than me. Just kept the line.
Right, Swanee going to Nouveau. Will he try and make a move here? I think he's a bit too far back. So it's not really an overtaking spot now, really, is it? You have to rely on the car making a mistake.
That orange part of on the corner, haven't they? They've added that little bit of curb there.
Which is, I think that's silly. I think
it's
a really bad call they've done that. Again, it's another reason why Monte Carlo is not suited to the modern Formula 1 car. So when you have a look at Raskas there, oh, that was brave.
You've got to make your moves, I guess. You've got to make the moves. It's got to be very careful because championship leader Ben Prime currently all the way down in 9th position here, beer.
Yeah,
not ideal race for him.
Not having a good one.
Second place not being here.
He did pit early, don't forget. He did pit early, put the hards on. but he's stuck behind traffic now, which is seriously compromising him. Apologies, ladies and gents, for staying on board with this. This is a real battle.
Lost the back end there, Bear, coming out of the Nivelle chicane. Nothing major, managed to correct it. He pits again. Pete's not having a very good season so far, is he? He's really not.
Yeah, he's having a struggle this season, to be fair.
Still on a 5-car train here. Dan Pennell's not catching them, really.
Yeah, Bob is eating into the gap between him and Scotty, hand over fist. He came out, what, 10, 12 seconds down, and he's pulled out 6 seconds. Wow, he is flying.
Pete, nice, he got out of the way there, Pete. I think he realised there, right at the right time, let Bob go. The only problem with Bob here, which I will say, is potential connectivity. He has had issues on the Wednesday races.
Well, he's the builder, so he should be able to fix it. Oh, there's an instant discreetly. Yep, that's knackered. It's Swanee's unlucky. Discreetly got the last corner wrong, horribly wrong. Hit the wall and Swanee went to the back of him. I think Swanee's got damage. Yeah, Swanee, I think, got damage.
I think he might have got away with this, you know.
Who, Swanee?
It'll be light damage then. Yeah, he's got no end plates missing.
Discreetly's got some damage though. Wow, look at wow, this is feisty stuff.
That front left, discreetly front left.
Yeah.
Swanee's got away with it.
Well, I'm glad that Swanee got away with that. I don't want to show bias for any driver, but Discreetly did make a mistake there. He hit the wall, well, brushed the wall, went too deep into that very last corner, which is a tricky corner, and lost an end plate. And Swanee, well, it could have been a disaster, but thankfully for all the drivers, it was not that bad. But Ben Plum took advantage by passing Swanee in that ensuing melee.
Oh, it's hard to see if Swanee does.
Oh, Ben Prime! Oh my good lord, this is so close, Ben Prime's. Jesus,
it's incredible between these guys. No fear, no fear.
Oh, lock up there for Discreetly as he's struggling, and there's contact. Ben Prime's running back. Discreetly pits.
Discreetly had to.
Yeah.
Forrester put literally 5 seconds on him. Swanee versus Ben Prime, with teammate King Chris just behind, of course. King Chris having a quiet race. He, of course, has his own private battle here with Jackie Colby, remember? Those two were before coming in. So Chris is thinking, can you guys hurry up, please? Jackie's going to come out at the moment, just around Ben Prime. It's going to be interesting to see how far Jackie does go into the race.
No, I think Jackie's going to... No,
Bob is 2 seconds.
Jackie's going to come out further late.
Jesus.
Jackie will come out behind King Chris, as it stands at the moment.
I don't know, the pit stops are about 17, 18 seconds around here, if you get a perfect one. Depending where you are in the pits.
I thought it was more than that around here. I could be wrong.
Not by much. I know wing changes are about 26. We found out yesterday. It's going to be interesting to see where he comes out, mate. He ideally wants to come out right in front of Ben. But it's only about... No, I think you're right, mate.
Ben made a slight mistake there coming out of the Nouveau chicane. Got a bit deep. Oh, Swanee's lost an end plate. Clip the left-hand barrier. End plate gone.
Will he let Chris go?
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Will he let Chris through? Yellow flag sets 2. Pete's gone. Pete's dead. Pete's dead. Rest in peace. R.I.P.
Poor Pete. We have to change our league name to R.I.P., aren't we? Jesus. I want to make a shout out there to Amstam, currently the highest hard runner.
He's armed. He's armed. He's rock hard.
It's about time he had a good finish, to be fair, showing all the potential in the world, Stan. Obviously from his qualifying pace, it's pretty much shocked everybody, hasn't it, really? We've been talking about it all season. But it's now about time that he got a clean race and saying he was aiming at that here.
Yeah, Discreetly's come out, he's right on the back of...
Top 3! Top 3, here we go!
Yeah, here we go. Big battle between Abbey, Scotty and Bob the Builder. New sub at Multi QWERTY 94. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Pull up a chair to the bar. Have yourself to a beer. Right, 4/10 between the base. 3 second time penalty from a Ben Prime.
So I was having a swig of drink. Discreetly mounted the back of Dragoon's car going over Lowe's hairpin.
Wow. Swanee has let King Chris through by the looks of it. They swap positions. Well, I'm presuming he let him through.
Separated by literally 8/10. It was 8/10, it's not to 1.2.
This is really tight. It's a good. Swanee makes a pit stop. Yeah, he had that damage. Forced a 3-second penalty. It's one of those tracks where it's going to happen, isn't it? Some good rivalry going on in the chat, by the way, between Cookie and Sykes. We'd like to see that Syke and Frade, as good a racer as you are, no one can out-male the Alpha male. The dominant car of 2019 RRF1.
Look at this Squealy on Dragoon. So, sorry, mate. Obviously, I know you got to watch the top battle on the Squealy and P11.
Scotty's making his pit stop. That is allowing Bob, the builder, free now. Let's have a look to see how.
Scotty going to change his wing? I'll keep my eye peeled on that.
Discreetly's past Dragoon. It's done, finally done and dusted.
No wing change for Scotty. It was a really good battle back there. Swanee has come up right behind Dragoon as well. Old Division 2 rivals from, well, no they weren't, because Swanee was in Division 1, wasn't he? Forgive me.
There are rivals in a different league.
He just fits right in. Mate, he just fits right in, doesn't he? Chris penalty.
Shrews has pointed out, chat, Anstan has actually made the jump on Forster during the pit stop. Indeed he has.
I think Swanee just nudged the back of Dragoon then. Not sure it looked
Bob
like
is really all over the back. I've got to stay in this battle for first place. Half a second between the base and Bob and the builder. They come down towards.
Chris is beating Jackie out, by the way.
Bit of a lag.
Jackie couldn't get out in front of Chris.
Bit of lag there for Bob.
He has connection issues, hopefully. Oh, Pinnell's speeding the penalty, not
down. Second penalty as he makes his second stop.
On retirement beer in 19 laps. What an effort by Division 2. This has been a really bloody clean race.
Well, last night I think.
Shining example so far.
How many DNFs last night? Was it the one? Right, a base is pitting. That frees up Bob the builder. Now
there was 3 by turn 2.
The battle is a base and Scotty. Has Scotty got the jump? Oh, a base has got a wing change. Oh, of course, yeah. Of course, he had that end plate damage earlier on, so that's going to allow Scotty, I think, almost certain to go through here. Oh, well, maybe not. Scott, yeah. Is Scotty through? No, he's not through yet. Just coming, start, finish straight now.
Well, he'll get through.
Yeah, he's through.
The base got to get up to speed as well.
And Scotty moves into.
Now, Scotty.
Anstan's jumped in. Anstan's dropped the base with the wing change. Anstan is up to third place. He's flying on the hards.
No one's even thought about Anstan yet.
He's got to do 31 laps on his hards yet. That's fine. Not a problem there whatsoever.
I think it's not even that, mate. It's 20, isn't it?
No, he's done
20 to 39.
No, he's done 12 so far, plus 19. That's 31 laps.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Basic mathematics 101, Mr. Posglad. Come on!
You know, I thought you were saying a base. I was like, what the bloody hell? You just watched him come out the pits.
Yeah, he set to the flag. Yellow flag. Swanee all over the back of the squid. You jump aboard that real quick. Swanee has got the overtake done. Good job.
Squealy, just think he just kind of almost let him go, really. Yeah. I think the Squealy had more problems at the back of the final corner.
Dragoon makes his second or third or fourth stop, I can't remember. 3-second penalty for Anstan.
He's been held up by the Ferrari crew. The base was 20 odd seconds in front of him. Deary me.
Oh.
Mr. Ben Prime, that battle's going to rekindle in about a lap, I say.
Ben Prime for it, yeah. Look at Bob there. Oh, Ben Prime's lost an end plate. He's going to have to pit. Took quite a bit of damage there.
He's asking for the championship leader.
It's not going right tonight. Thank you, Lee Dawson 92 for the follow. Welcome. Pull up a chair to the bar, help yourself to a beer. Ben Prime is coming into the pits. Yeah, too much damage to continue on that particular wing. Look at the gap Bob has built up, though. And can he go to 18
pulling
laps?
It back.
Yeah, but
he's put a second on him.
Pulling it back is one thing, passing is another.
Dragoon just in front of Scotty. Mark, well done for getting out of the way there. He's found a gap and look, that was brilliant by Dragoon.
As Ben Prime, Ben Prime's a disaster. He's dropped down to 9th now. Discreetly's back in the pits again. Another unforced error.
That would explain with Scotty potentially. Yeah, I think it was that last corner again, but he was a terrible trouble through there. Remember you were commenting earlier on it. You mentioned it when he was just in front of Swanee.
Yeah.
When we had that incident.
It is hard to get the angle right through there because it is a blind corner. You cannot see the exit.
This track beer is dominated by fear, isn't it?
Isn't it?
You've got to have no fear, but then when you do that...
Yeah, Scotty a bit wobbly through Raskas. Skillen says Bob probably has to pit again. The word is probably 28 laps on the mediums. Look after your tyres. I think it's doable. This track is all about track position. It really is. He's got the track position now.
Yes, Lee.
He can basically whack it in lean and go to the end. Cheers, Lee. Thank you for the kind compliment. Much appreciated. And enjoy your beer. Yeah, it's all about track position. As I say, he can quite rightly put it into lean and just hold track position, and he's going to be almost impossible to pass in theory. So, and of course it's Scotty. He's got to do all the work. Scotty has got to push to try and catch him first of all.
An old Division 3 battle is brewing, beer.
Fastest lap, as you can see,
in a base.
just for sight there. Fastest lap is Bob the Builder over the 1:13.2. Actually, a base.
I think Swanee's the only one near him. 13.4 for Swanee.
In fact, Bob's just actually increased the gap by 0.3 there on that particular lap. A base and handstand.
I think if Bob keeps his tyres, it's his. Easily, yeah.
A base, as we saw, was very quick in qualifying, so he's got, as we saw the first few laps of the race, very good race pace, so handstand will be under pressure here.
Now it's not only just that beer, isn't it? The previous 5 races for Anstey, this is going to add increasing pressure because it reminds me of the Pierre Gasly situation at Red Bull, doesn't it? We have to perform. You literally, one mistake, and obviously we're not going to just cut him from the fucking team. We're not that cutthroat, like, you know what I mean? But you know,
get
in
rid
his
of
own
him,
mind,
bin
he's
him.
going to be thinking, I need to get a result.
Get back to Toro Rosso in Division 4,
By
which
the
hasn't
way,
even been
Pierre,
created yet. Dan Pennell's for a second penalty.
Third, Stanley brother is trailing on Tuesday.
Oh my God!
Spoiler alert.
They're like a bloody
There's another one.
tribe. They're like a bloody tribe. We've got Dive Bomb 1, Dive Bomb 2. Is this new guy? Is he Dive Bomb 3? Is he or yeah?
Oh, Dragoon, big crash. Swim pool.
Oh dear. Oh, now he's going to get lapped as well. He's got cars. He needs to be careful. He's got cars coming right at the. Oh, base is at the wall. Base has got damage. I think. I'm almost sure he has. Yeah, missing an end plate. Yeah.
Was it front left?
Front left.
Can't tell from that angle.
Front left.
Front left, oh, big damage.
Yeah, that's going to be. But again, he can keep going.
People have been lapped.
That's what I had last night, Pos, for most of the race. I had that left end bigger, the entire left end.
No end plates at
and
all,
you can still go.
No end plates.
Yeah, not very quick, but it's again, I cannot stress enough. It's all about track position.
Fantastic debut by Bob here. Obviously, long way to go. Commentator curse will apply at some point to somebody.
Dragoon's in the pits.
Fairness,
Yeah.
good effort so far from the guys.
Just needs to keep it
He had
going.
a massive crash with Simple.
Yeah. You never know what can happen. Particularly Monaco. It's a death trap.
My postmate, wasn't it? Naming different drivers and stuff. Who, like, I will name another one that I did miss out. Scotty in Spain.
Shrew's quote of the day: the third Stanley is called Accrington.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well in, Shrewsy. I like that.
Quote of the day.
That's a top
Congratulations.
comment.
That is the quote of the day.
Is that actually what Stan's younger brother is called? Just need to ask that. QOTD. Anyone want to try and top that?
I want to see him like.
A base is
it's
really
a shame it's not the other
strong.
way around. Like his name is actually Knife because you have a Stanley Knife or something. I don't know. Yeah, Knife. Whatever.
Right. I'm keeping an eye on 4th to 5th.
Yeah,
I'm actually saying that
King
Forrester and King Chris. I've just really spotted
that's
that.
what I
Yeah.
was saying. King Chris and Forry.
I was looking more at the time between Forrester and a base, but Forrester doesn't seem to be catching a base even with the damage. I know Forrester's been on them tyres a lot longer.
Well, let's have a quick look at the tyres. Right, Bob has got to run another 14 laps. Scotty's fine. Anstan's going to be, he should be okay, I think. Base is fine. Forry and King Chris, they'll be on worn tyres, but they should go to the end. Jackie will go to the end. Swanee and Ben Prom will go to the end. Muirhead might possibly have to pit. It's borderline. The rest of the guys should be able to go to the end. So in theory, we should have just about seen all our scheduled pit stops. Is the
Mandatory pit stops, yeah.
Scheduled. But I don't think we've seen our last pit stop.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, it's up to 19.5. Cookie, you're absolutely right. He is increasing. Do you think Cookie's saying possibly now coming into a two-stop, i.e. trying to rag the tyres out, get enough of the gap over to slip in and put a set of softs on? Possibly.
I'm thinking. Are you on about Bob? Sorry, forgive me.
Yeah,
I
just
chat really quick.
Yeah, I was just replying to Cookie in the chat.
Oh yes. And to be fair, I think he'll probably need to get about another 4 or 5 seconds to comfortably have a complete window. And obviously it depends where the lap cars are as well. You've got to judge it really well. Obviously we spotted Wyburn yesterday.
Where the traffic is on... exactly. Where the traffic is on track. Like I did with Jason last night. I knew he was catching me, so I just thought I'd back him into the leaders, so he would have to get out the way for blue flags and allow me to just pull off into the distance, which worked really well. Racecraft.
I think the one who did that best was Austin, wasn't it? Austin did that majestically on Big Hairy Jock as well. He's improving, ever improving.
No, I did that on I did that on Paul Grit last night. Yeah, Dizzy coming up behind him. He pulled over there between Casino and fucking what's it called, Mirabeau. So I just went, sod that, I'm going past you. Cheers,
Chris is all over the back of Forrester. This is a really good battle.
I'm on board with this one at the moment.
This is a Chris that I've seen, but RRF1 hasn't.
Now,
this is me watching Chris of old.
Well, of course, Chris, our winner around Baku, took his debut win only a couple of races ago. He's shown his mettle. He can certainly do it. Forrester, 3-second penalty. He's feeling under the cosh. He's under the pump, under the cosh. He's worried about something orange coming flying up his arse, which is a scary thought.
Yeah, really dodgy thought. Don't really want to start super flying up that fucking home answer. I mean, it wouldn't personally fit on mine, but it just depends which way you get a look at it. But Jackie Cole benefiting as well from these two having a little battle.
Yeah, he's closing up nicely.
He's still without stand with the ring damage.
Great, yeah, no worries, man. Anytime. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, mate.
Right, this is the closest battle
I can't
track.
see what that MA Cock can put because I blocked him. I don't really want to know either, to be honest.
What's that, sorry?
I know exactly who it is. Every single comment, I think Bishop wrote back to that big guy. I know exactly who it is. I blocked him off my personal stream, so I can't see him. So it's probably best.
Yeah. Talking to who?
Bishop saying what Bishop's just put there.
It's Ghost.
It's
Ghost. Yeah.
I know exactly who it is. I blocked him, so I can't see his
it's fine. He said just take a piss. No, just kidding. He didn't say that at all. How was your hay fever, by the way? Have you had a better day today?
Mate, honestly, no, but I literally stopped sneezing about 5 to 8.
Oh,
we had a big... It sort of drizzled quite a bit and then stopped. As soon as the drizzle stopped, mate, gone.
I'm presuming you're talking about...
one sneeze,
I'm presuming you're talking about drizzle from the air, not from your nose. There wasn't drizzle, it was a torrent coming out your nose. It was like,
from my nose.
Like little babies
like
when they have the green stop lines. The two tram lines coming out their nose. That's what Poz has been like for the last few days. He's had a permanent tram line going from there all the way down. Oh, by the way, take over the commentary, Poz. There's something I need to do real quick.
Okay, cool. Sorry guys, just on board. I think Bear's still watching the Forrester and the King Chris thing. So we've got this here then. It is
Forrester on board this battle.
King Chris,
ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the first bit of merchandise that's going to be coming up for sale on the channel. I don't know if you can... let's see if I can...
How have you fucking got here?
Hang on. Can you... Hang on, I need to go that way. Oh, it's not showing it. It's not showing it. It's the new t-shirt. It's the glitchy camera. Beer, the man, the myth, the legend. The new t-shirt that is going on for sale. It's... Oh, I can't... do you know what? I'll take the green screen off in a bit and I'll show you the first bit of merch going up in beer.tv's merchandise store. Scotty is pitting. Now, has he had an incident somewhere?
What?
Yes, it's a new wing. Scotty, that's destroyed his race.
Scotty from 2nd place. That's Bob's race now. Bob just pit. Bob just pit. Softs. There you go. Get yourself in. If he's got fresh softs, get on.
Absolutely. Invisibility t-shirt.
Look,
yes,
Scotty's come out.
Yeah, he's dropped right down the list.
Swanee and Jackie Cole.
Right, what a battle here. We're going to stay on board with this one.
Outside. I am, mate. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's just everybody seems to have come right together. This always happens in Division 2. We have nothing for about 15 laps. And the next thing you know, like the end of Spain, everyone's all over the fucking place.
Wow. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's about 6 frigging cars in this.
5-car train. 5-car with Ben behind him. Ben Prime is just not with it today. No, Ben's on the back of him now.
Yeah, Ben's right at the back. He's actually having a look then. Wow.
The base and outstand. The battle for 2nd place here, Beer. Not the base. If he gets another 4 or 5 seconds on Forrester, which he probably will, just keeping it clean, could afford to go in for the softs. But No, I wouldn't. To be honest, I wouldn't, mate. No,
This is
they
oh
just
so
keep it
close,
going.
dude.
Keep it
Oh,
going.
so close.
Just going to go back to that battle now. I'm going to keep flicking up to the third place battle so we can keep the stream focused on this bloody mental
Oh,
battle.
there we go, there we
between
go,
Jackie
there we go. That's the t-shirt. Beer, the man, the myth,
Cole. If he was going to hold an RRF1 t-shirt, then guys,
the
I've
legend.
just got my
Oh,
bullet on my back
that is actually in the pipework at the moment. An RF1
It's in the pipeline.
logo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you know what I think we might even do as well? Hats. I think caps are pretty cool, like hats, t-shirts. And
And you can also
talk about that a little bit later on.
you can also buy your own beer.tv mug as well. Get yourself a souvenir of the ultimate in race commentary and streaming on F1, and we'll have a POS. Yeah, we need to have a POS.tv one. Oh, that's close, so close. Oh, contact. There's contact there.
Scotty hit the back of it.
Yep.
Swanee. Oh, I think Swanee hit Jackie.
Scotty's lost an end plate.
Way too close.
Scotty's lost his right
Swanee
end
has
plate.
as well. Oh, Swanee.
These guys getting too close. This is silly.
Right there. Yes, he has. See. Way too close.
Scotty's all at the back of Jackie Cole. He's having a look at the inside into Nouveau chicane.
Swanee,
No way, no! Oh, come on, that's silly. That is absolutely silly.
That's absolutely ridiculous. What are you doing?
Oh, he smashed it. He's lost it. Literally lost the plot. That's it. He's dead. He's dead.
What? Brainfart.com.
Yep.
Brainfart.com. Why? Let the guy in front make a mistake, and it's ruined a couple of races here.
Do you know what? Swanee there did the old dairy milk thing, you know, the hazelnut clusterfucks. You know what I mean? It was an absolute disaster. Jesus
The
Christ.
comments. Oh, mate, do you know what? We've been saying this, and do you know what? We've criticised, I'm going to name sector flag, yellow flag sector 2
Yeah,
and 3.
that's for Scott. That's for Swanee's car.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
Swanee's
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Scotty's back in the pits
we've
again.
been criticising a couple of Division 3 people have been called out for this, but you know, I'm not naming names. Impatience. Well, there you go. Just the perfect example of it. You didn't need to make that move.
The problem is, a couple of
Just
years
sit behind him.
A couple of years ago, you could make that move at that corner, but not now. As we discussed in the stream earlier on, it is no longer an overtaking spot unless a guy overshoots the chicane or something and has to give a position. You know what I mean? It's just not
Perfect
there.
example
The car's too wide.
Perez in 2013, wasn't it? Perez in 2013 when he was going at Button. And Button called him a lunatic. Going for the move. They'd actually remodeled the chicane for 2013. I believe it was. Quote me. It may not have done that. I think it was around about that time.
Talfi's made an interesting
Get back on the top.
point there. Scotty got a time penalty for that. It should be removed if it affects his finishing position. It is actually, I understand what you're saying, Talfi. It is a pretty contentious subject, really, because we have had it in season 1, and it didn't necessarily go down too well with certain people. It's a tough one to.
We've taken a couple off, haven't we?
Yeah, because I don't know, mate.
It's on a situational basis.
Yeah, it is a tricky one.
It's on a situational basis.
Because there is an argument that if Scotty didn't make a mistake in the first place, forcing him to pit, he wouldn't have been in that position to have an incident. If you see where I'm coming from,
the problem that
is it
Scotty
fair?
had was because Swanee hit Jackie Cole, which caused Scotty to lose his win in the first place. That was before that actually happened. To be fair, 3-second penalties are an absolute fucking nightmare.
Another 5-second penalty.
That was another 5.
He's having a terrible time. Now,
a terrible time at discreetly another wing off.
A base, despite the end plate missing, is really pressurising Anstam.
He is, mate. Really running. I think Bob can literally come in and get the extra point as well. What a debut! 26 points. One bam, how's your Bob?
Cookie, the problem I've got with that, mate, I appreciate what you're saying. The problem I've got with that is that at no time was Scotty alongside Jackie at all going into the Nouveau chicane. He just wasn't there.
Yeah.
He just went into the rear third of his car. Jackie doesn't have to give space there. There was
Sanction up.
Yeah.
Bloody dickhead.
Ooh, base there, a bit tight through.
Oh, wait there!
Through.
I saw wing damage.
On the base's car, yeah. I think he's lost both end plates. I thought he got a little bit tight. Yeah, you might have been alongside his back tyre, but the problem is you were alongside his back tyre at the actual apex of the chicane, and
honestly, you were never going to get the bloody move done. What you've done it for?
Never going to get there.
You weren't going to get the move done, mate. It was
mean,
ridiculous.
That's just our opinion. We're just commentators. At the end of the day, we could be talking complete enough of bollocks. You know, we're just giving our opinion. We're not the stewards. Rest assured, we're not the stewards.
No.
Right, let's have a quick rundown, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag admin power.
Bob the Builder
We'll be back on.
has led, well, it's pretty much led for most, if not all of the race. In fact, I think he has led from start to finish. And Stan, given a very creditable performance in second place. He's run 26 laps on these hard tyres with 5 laps to go. Abasis in third, solid race. He's had some wing damage, but he's kept it going. I think.
God, I keep it running the base, isn't he?
Yeah, I think barring Anstan making a mistake, I think he's going to have to settle for third place. Although it's still push, but he does have some serious aerodynamic issues with the car at the moment. Forrester, solid drive. Hasn't died. Well done. But he's got pressure. He's still got pressure from Kingfish in 5th, Jackie Cole in 6th, Ben Prime in 7th. Scotty drops down to 8th, but he's still in the points. Muirhead in 9th, Dan Pennell's in 10th. Discreetly is back in the pits again. Bob the Builder, 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Ooh, wow. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but...
So he's gone for the fastest lap?
Yeah, he's gone for the fastest lap. Now, it's interesting because he is pitted. Will that 5 seconds be costly at all? What's the gap going to be to Anstan? Anstan's still not coming up. He's just coming up. Not even up to Raskas yet. And he's come out comfortably in front, I think, yeah. Already coming up for his Xander Vaught there. Got a lapped car, making sure he gets out of the way. 3-second penalty for now King Chris all over the back of Forrester. This is the train.
All over the back of Forry. There's still a 4-car
Jackie
train,
Cole,
even
Ben
the disaster
Prime,
struck.
yeah, absolutely. Goes to the chat saying the Alpha will crash. No, he cannot crash. Cannot crash. No. Not that I'm biased or anything. Alright, coming up towards Xander Vaught then. This is a critical part of the race with 4 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, for these cars.
Dragoon, I'm just gonna. I've got absolute respect for Dragoon everywhere, mate. I'm sorry. I feel for him.
Yeah, he's.
Dragoon, I'm sorry, mate. I don't like saying this. He seems like he's out of his depth, doesn't he?
I don't know.
It's hard to say. It's really hard to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, you know my history of Mark, of course. And, very close to say King Chris on the back of Forrester. Can I just say, mate, one of the potential drivers of the day here, I've got to say, is Forrester. He's just had this race. He's done exactly what you mentioned on the previous stint with Ben Prime, mate. All he's got to do is keep the bloody car going. Look at that bloody carnage that's happened behind him. At the end of the day, look at that. Cracking stuff.
Chris holding the brakes there, really pushing, trying to get past Forrester. Yeah, that was discreetly going into the having an instant shrews, but concentrating this battle, mate. To be fair, this is where it's at. But appreciate it though. Appreciate the.
Look again, Chris. Ooh, must be something in the air. McLaren went for the roof. Rascats.
Wow. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Forrester under
this has actually been
pressure.
A very interesting. This has been a brilliant Monaco.
It's not been the procession that Monaco can often be. Now, what about Sunday night? Can it possibly rain? That's what we want. We want rain at Monaco Sunday night.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do. Sorry, I know you're Asian, but yeah, we do.
Hey, no, we don't.
Bob, fastest lap of the race. Go for the extra point there with the 112.2. No one is touching that. Yellow flag in. Is it? That'd be probably letting the leader through, I reckon.
It's through. No, he's in sector 2. Sector 1, sorry. Forrester, King Chris.
It'll be a lap car, mate. It'll be a lap car.
No, Dragoon was weaving side to side. He was all by himself. There was no danger.
Bob the Builder then coming through the hotel hairpin coming down to 48.
What a bloody acquisition we've had from him.
Yeah, a really good drive. Getting very close to the barrier there, but safely through. Coming down through the tunnel up to the Nouveau chicane. Making sure he gets through there safely. Yeah, just taking a nice steady line. Scotty 3-second time penalty. Scotty is pushing. He's taken 8 seconds off Ben Prime, by the way, since switching back over to the soft.
He's absolutely flying. He's got a fair few penalties from what I've seen on the bottom of the screen, but cracking stuff.
Hey, psych. Night race, no lights. In heavy rain. That's what we want.
Snow. Get a bit of light from
King Chris down in Mirabeau. Will he have a look? Switches to the inside, under braking. No, slots. Just stays slotted it back in behind Forrester. Jackie Cole just dropped off a little bit, and he's got under a lot of pressure from Ben Prime. Ben Prime's not had the best of races today, it must be said. The current leader, he was state leader, I believe, of Division 2. I didn't get a chance to put the tables up earlier. I do apologise for that.
I think he's 49 points ahead of Thompson, mate. I don't think anyone at the top will be challenging him anytime soon.
Is flying. He's taken 7 seconds. He's increased the lead by 7 seconds. This is pit stop. Wow.
Are we inviting him on Monday? On Sunday, sir? I'd fight.
No.
For the admin meeting on Monday.
No. It's too early. Far too early, mate. One track does not make a driver.
Give him a couple of more tries.
Yeah.
Well, especially Monaco, actually.
This is my opinion. That's all. That's my opinion.
Can you just have you seen Discreetly get on the back now of these guys? I've just noticed. Discreetly is absolutely flying on.
He's a lap car as well. Yeah, he's but he can't get involved with this.
I think just literally Discreetly.
Oh, here we go. King Chris and Forrester. Oh wow, he's under so much. Forrester's under so much pressure. Those tyres are really. But King Chris's tyres are also equally knackered.
Jackie Cole, I'm surprised, hasn't actually made an impression on these two too much. I think he's kind of fell back. He's got 10 lap newer tyres. I'm saying that they're all together now.
JP says in the chat, when do we usually find out changes to the race positions, lads? In
Wednesday.
What do you mean about the actual races? Stewards reports?
Race report. Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday 4 PM, lads. Maybe before.
Okay.
Maybe on Wednesday at some
There
point.
you go. You heard it. Right,
So if anybody has any clips, guys, make sure you send them to me.
Bob is in his last lap. Let's see where Bob is. Bob's coming down to Portier for the final time. We'll come back to him very
I'll keep my eyes bare on the other battles here.
Base 3-second penalty. I think he's safe in 3rd place as it stands at the moment. Let's jump on board with Bob. He is coming through the Nouveau chicane for the final time. Coming up towards the back.
Scotty lost an end plate as well. He's not had a good race, Scotty, bless him.
He was right up there challenging for a win at the start of the race, of course, before the incidents. Through coming, where is he? Where's Bob?
A base has run on. A base has run on.
Oh, he has. Oh,
Going
disaster
towards
now.
Casino
Yeah, I think he's
Right
okay. But Bob the Builder coming through. All lap car getting out of the way. Coming through Rascast. Takes the finish line. Take victory. Bob the Builder with a 5-second
Grand Prix.
unserved penalty. And now Anstan, RIP Anstan. It's not.
Can you believe second place?
It's not RIP Anstan tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like it's going to be RRF1 Anstan. He comes through Raskas for the final time through the last corner. Surely he can't die now. Don't zigzag. Don't tempt fate. Just cross that line. And he takes second place. Anstan, finally.
What a story, beer.
A base. Luckily, he did run off there through wherever he went off, but he's managed to survive. He had a big enough gap. A base takes 3rd. Good drive. A very good drive.
For 6th. Ben Prime is on it.
Yeah.
He can't get through here, surely.
Right, Forry is about to take 4th place. King Chris will be in 5th. On track, that is. The battle behind. It's as you were. I didn't have a look at the penalties. Let's have a little look. Retrieve, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Pull up a chair, grab yourself a beer.
Legend.
A beer.
That's Bob.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's
That's
it.
Bob. That's Bob the refugee, mate.
Bob the Builder, is it? Bob the Builder.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Bob the Builder. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. A very dapper-looking Bob there with his pink car. Takes the win. Anstan, 2nd place. RIP Anstan. Driver of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick poll before we do the interviews. Who was your driver of the day?
My little one's woke up, mate. I'm going to have to be away for a few minutes. I'll be back just before
That's
the end of the
okay.
interviews.
It's going to be short and sweet tonight. It's going to be short and sweet tonight, the interviews.
Oh my God!
Bob the Builder takes the win.
My DLTD, mate, is my driver of the day.
Here we go. Anstan in
back in
2nd place. A base in 3rd. King Chris 4th. Jackie Cole in 5th. Ben Prime 6th. Forrester dropped down to 7th with the penalties. Scotty 8th. Muirhead 9th. And Dan Pennells in 10th. Those were your points scorers. Also finishing now were Discreetly and Dragoon. Shout out to Dragoon and Discreetly. They had a terrible time with lots of damage, but well done for sticking with it. Swanee and PRID and Fs. Woof! Right, looking through the chat very quickly before we do the interviews. Anstan looks to be getting the driver of the day votes. I'm actually going to go against that. Although it was a great drive. by handstand, my drive of the day was our winner because he qualified in pole and led from start to finish. It's a very close call. But the chat says handstand. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Woof, what a race we had tonight. It's now interview time. And first of all, our race winner on debut, Bob the Builder. Congratulations. Talk to us. Tell us all about it.
Okay, well, I sweated my ass off. I spent like 2 hours on time trial, and it paid off.
Absolutely. You straight from Q1, you showed blinding pace. I mean, I think you did, was it a 110.5 or 110.2 or something crazy?
110.7 Q2. I think that's it. And then a 110.4 in Q3.
But how do you feel about the race? I mean, obviously at the start you were there's a lot of press from Scotty and also from the base as well. I think Scotty made a mistake.
Yeah. Towards the start, I noticed I got a couple of seconds in the first few laps, but up until I pitted, they were right behind me because I couldn't pull away. Were wearing, but once I didn't even notice Scotty had a 12-second time penalty. Only once after I pitted and I was behind them, I noticed that. And once I got on my mediums, I caught them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So once they pitted, I just had a 20-second gap to maintain for the rest of the race.
But once you made that, it was almost like a safety first pit stop because we were talking with some of the guys in the chat. Was saying kid your mediums last to the end. I think you made the right call. Come in, pit stop, new tyres on, safety first. You've got a nice enough gap, and you can run those softs nice and easily. Takes the risk out of the equation of the mediums going pop, or you paying an unexpected.
And I got the extra point as well.
Yeah.
Overall solid race. I'll take that.
I've got a message from Pos. Now I call you Bob the Builder. What do you want to be called? You're new to this league. We like to give people nicknames. Are you?
Honestly, mate, I've been called Bob, Ben, Bill. I think we'll stick with Ben because that's what I was called for like the first 15 minutes when I just joined the first race, and I didn't know they were talking to me, but I sort of just nodded along. So yeah, we'll go with Ben
because we've already got a Ben Prime, so we need a second name for you. Bend over.
You could call me Ben the Builder.
Big Ben.
But nah, none of that. Come on.
Osama bin Laden. Could we go for Osama bin Laden? Would that work? I don't know. Anyway.
I'm a fan of Osama bin Laden.
But that was a great debut race. Congratulations. And it actually
cheers, mate.
25 points in the bag. Let's see what happens next week. Where are we next week? Is it Canada? Is it next week?
Canada.
What are your thoughts on Canada? Is it a track you feel good at?
Me, like the quick corners on Canada. I'm seeing a back-to-back race win. I am.
Good man. That's what we like to hear. A bit of positivity. But congrats from me. I'm going to move on to the second place guy. But once again, 25 points on debut. Absolutely fucking outstanding. Congratulations.
Cheers, mate.
Now, the second place man. He's been there. He's been so close this season, but it's always turned into RIP handstand. But tonight, it's our RF1 handstand. Congratulations, mate. That's a great drive.
Thank you.
Tell us all about it.
It was epic, to be fair. Qualifying, I was pushing, but I just couldn't get the time. Could not get the time underneath me. I'm so much quicker than that. I know I am. But yeah, put it on P5. I was hoping to survive turn 1, which I did. And literally, it was just head down. The softs went at lap 7.
Yeah.
The rears were gone, so I had to pit early. Went straight to the hards, so I was doing a one-stopper.
Yeah.
But yeah, they held on, and yeah, Scotty ended up hitting the wall.
Yeah.
Realised he pitted, so I was like, wow, I'm P2. I was checking A base behind me. He had 6-second penalty. I also had the 6-second penalty, so I was trying to maintain the gap.
He put you under some pressure then, didn't he? When he came out, he was flying for. I think he had a bit of end plate damage he picked up though, which became a bit more severe. But he still
I was
kept,
just holding my line.
yeah. Well, I think at Monaco, that's what it's all about, isn't it? If you have the racing line and you're not like deliberately sandbagging, it is very hard to.
I
to get
literally
past.
did not go in mix 3 at all race. And I was saving my airs. I was only using overtake on the straights. That was it. So yeah, I was literally head down. I can do this, and it turned out for me. I'm happy.
You did brilliantly because you
Finally.
you took advantage of other people's mistakes. It was clinical in the way you didn't have to do much. Any overtaking that I saw, it was just literally not putting a foot wrong. And it's so refreshing to see.
Well, no.
We've seen you've had the pace. We saw it last season, Div 3. We've seen it this season.
Well,
Australia.
I finished third here in
wow, you know.
F3.
Remember Australia? The first race this season, you had a possible gutted there.
Possible race win.
Exactly, with not long to go. But this time, you know, you've done it, and on the most difficult track on the circuit, you've shown the concentration levels. You've just zoned in. You've got yourself 18 points and a great result. What about next week?
Points that are needed.
Absolutely.
To be honest, next week.
Do you think you can go one better?
I haven't done any practice.
Do you can go one better? Maybe go for the win.
I hope so. It's just I haven't done any practice at all at the moment, so I don't know what lap time. I don't know what my pace is at the moment.
Okay.
Last season I didn't. In F3 I crashed out, so I can't even go on last season's result.
Fair enough.
So it's a new one for me.
Oh, well, best of luck next week, and it's great to see you on the podium. Overdue, much
thank
deserved.
you.
Congrats. And you were, by the way, in the chat for the driver of the day. Well done.
Oh wow, thank you.
Okay. And moving on to third place, another really, really solid drive. Qualified very well, a base. Well done, mate. Third place.
Cheers, mate.
How'd it go for you, mate?
Could have gone better. Obviously could have kept my second place, or I could have took Bob and come first, but I'll take third place. I was trying to push to obviously get Amsterdam, but I was a little bit scared because I didn't know if he was going to do an Amsterdam special and crash out at any point and take me with him. So, and then I held back, and then I decided let's hit a wall, and got yellow wing damage.
Yeah.
Carried on going, and I was like, that's right, no matter what, I'm gonna come third. And then I started to get cramp in my braking foot and misjudged the brake and went straight off the off-road. Had to wait for one of the Reynolds to go past so I could reverse and carry on.
We've just caught the edge of that, Lee. We weren't sure what happened. We just saw you in the runoff area.
Yeah, I start the feeling you get just before you get cramp. I started getting that.
Oh man!
So I took my foot off the pedals for like a split second, and next minute it was time to brake. So, but no, I'm happy with third. Could have done better, but
overall it's a pretty good
on to
race.
the next.
Yeah, you qualified well. Showed very good pace in qualifying, and you know, I think third place a pretty solid performance, mate. Is that your first podium of the season? You have to excuse me because I've not got the league tables. Is that your first or your second podium of the
My
season?
second.
Yeah, I would say.
I've got a podium in Australia. I think it was third place there as well.
That's right. Yeah. But I mean, look at it this way.
So, but
you've shown that you're.
It makes up for my last few races.
Yeah. But I think, you know, 2 podiums so far, it's shown that you're certainly well at home in Division 2. I think Anstan also proved tonight by finishing and getting that second place. You both have come up from F3 to F2, and you've shown that you're not out of, you know, you're not out of, what's the right word I'm looking for? I don't fucking know, but you're worthy in F2.
Yeah, you know, we're both in the right, you know, division. We've got the pace, got the racecraft. You know, it's just putting our heads down and just trying to get as many points as we can.
And quick thoughts on next week?
I like the track, but I've never really raced around it properly. I mean, obviously I didn't turn up, Japan? So, Japan last season, wasn't it? I think so.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
So I've not really raced with anyone properly around them tracks. So, just see how it goes.
Okie dokie. Well, best of luck next week. Anyway.
Hopefully another podium.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Can I just add, sorry?
You certainly can.
Most of my stint I had yellow front wing. most of my second
Yeah.
stint. So I was also battling with end plate problems.
Yeah. My first and second stint, I had front wing issues, and the second stint, my DRS decided to stay open.
Wow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
scary.
I was sort of. I think part of the reason they caught up to me so quick at the start of the race, I was playing it very safe. Like I was trying to make sure I didn't get any wing damage, and
I think
don't know how, but I managed to go the entire race without any wing damage.
I think you guys would probably
We
agree
were-
with
I'll
me.
probably
It's a war of it's
would have
basically
caught you
it's
anyway.
attrition. It's a war of attrition around Monaco, isn't it? Really, it's all about track position.
Yeah.
Track position's king, and not hitting a wall.
Yeah.
basically. All right.
Yeah, I would have caught up with you anyway, because obviously you was on the soft, so they don't last as long as
Oh Jesus!
the
Yeah, me,
mediums.
by like
So-
lap 7, I was on 40%. I was
Yeah,
going on the hairpin at about 2 miles an hour. I was.
yeah, I see you slide a little bit on one of the corners. Can't remember which one it was now.
Well-
think it was coming up to the second
It was
last
coming into
corner.
Rascas. It was coming into Rascas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
After the chicane, my back end went.
I'm going to wrap up
Yeah.
the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
Sorry to cut across you fellas, but I need to
No problem.
have a cigarette and a pee.
yes, I know that feeling.
Priorities. But anyways, congratulations to our 3 podium finishers: Bendover, Osama Ben Laden, Big Ben, Bob Builder, whatever you want to call him, a worthy winner on his
Fuck
debut.
me.
And Stan, congratulations on a
Thank you.
great second place and a solid third around Monaco. But everyone who finished tonight are winners, because that is such a tricky track.
Yeah.
And a special shout out to Dragoon for having a horrific race, but you didn't give up. Well done. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Monaco Division 2, and that was a thrilling race. That was a real entertaining battle, clean through turn 1 as well, which is great to see. What can the Division 1 elite superstars do on Sunday night? Can they top
comment.
this for thrills and spills? We will find out. Coming up this weekend is by no means over. We have CSR tomorrow night, which Positively Glad will be streaming from his own point of view, which will be also around Monaco. And then Sunday, the biggie, Division 1 Elite Superstars. I will be with a guest commentator to be announced. Don't miss it. Be there. Beer.tv Sunday night at 9 o'clock. There will be an event. Sorry about the Gremlins earlier on. Cobas has bought Xbox out and completely trash the servers because they're a shit company. But anyways, that's enough about them. Let's talk about RF1. We will see you on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Good night for now. Bye bye.